This is an interesting article because this is an article I received on January 9th, and I had intentions on doing this video the moment I received this article because I became extremely upset when I read it, when I watched the video. Okay, now Genuine refused to kiss transgender woman on live TV, and critics are bashing him. Now, before I read a portion of this article, I want you guys to watch this video. Genuine seems a bit suspect to me. I've always said that you cannot play on the devil's playground without the devil one day showing up. You just can't do it. I don't care if you're trying to prove that you're not homophobia, that you're not transphobia, whatever they choose to call it, you have nothing to prove to no one. You are who you are. If you are a straight man, if you are a straight woman, then be that. Do not allow anyone to steer you in the direction that you choose not to go, that you don't allow anyone to choose to steer you in a direction of an abomination. Because if this was a man kissing a woman or trying to kiss a woman, they would put him out as a creep. They would put him out as a rapist. They would put him out as a sexual assault. He's committing a sexual assault. They would really bash this man in the media. Now we have a dude that's trying to pretend to be a woman and trying to kiss Genuine. And because of the fact that he rejected it, now social media is bashing him. They're bashing him because he refused to allow this man to kiss him. This is how the world had become today. Now, but at the same time, I got the impression that Genuine was a bit suspect, because no straight man hopefully would put himself in a situation where he's sitting in the midst of a bunch of demons or a bunch of trannies. Okay? He would not put himself in that position, and Genuine even joked and jest as if he was putting a blanket on, getting ready to lay in this thing's arm, and then going to pull back and laugh. You do not joke like that. You do not play on the devil's playground. You don't do that. You do not do that, because right there, in my opinion, was quite telling of Genuine. So I'm wondering if he's closet, that he's suspect. But the mere fact that he said no, and because he said no, because he refused to allow this man dressing as a woman to kiss him, now he's got some type of phobia. But yet, if he tried to kiss a woman that rejected him, now they want to sue him. They want to call him a pervert. They want to say that he sexually assaulted a woman. And then they would tell him how he need to learn about the Me Too program. All right. So I'm going to let you guys check out this video down on the bottom. Okay. And you guys tell me if you don't see some type of suspect in here.
Forget about any tease or anything in front of it. I'm just a woman, okay? So on that score, you would date me, wouldn't you? Not if you told me you was trans. No, I'm not telling you I'm trans.
See, my question is, why is he sitting so close to this thing? Why is he even sitting in the midst of them? Why is he even on that show? And you have celebrities out there that say, well, I have gay fans, I have transgender fans, and I don't want to offend my fans, and I don't want social media. See, in the Bible, there's a verse that says, What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? And what would a man give in exchange for his soul? Off this topic a little bit. Just last night I was watching some videos on YouTube of different comedians that passed away. And the thought came to my mind was, why are all these comedians dying so young? You don't have comedians that live as long as Richard Pryor or lived as long as Fred Sanford. You know, they just don't live that long, right? Or Red Fox. They don't live that long. They die early. They die younger than me. So what type of deal did they make with the devil when they were entertainers, when they were alive? What do people do for fame and fortune? Just to be able to get a record deal or just to be able to do a movie? What type of deal do you make with the devil that you promised them so many years of entertainment, better yet, if they give you so many years of entertainment, you would give your soul? So they give you like what, a good run of like maybe 10, 15 years, and then all of a sudden you die, right? You don't even live long enough to see your grandchildren. And if you do have grandchildren, you still die early. But I personally wouldn't be in the midst of a bunch of transgenders if I'm not in favor of them. So check this out. And you tell me if this don't seem a bit suspect to you.
I'm a woman. Woman, yeah. God, that's not a kid. And I think...
Did you see that? Okay, I'm going to play that back again. Check this out. Check it out. Look at that. You can even see it in the slow motion.
Woman, yeah. God, that's not a kid.
Okay, see there? Look at that demon's face. Look at that agenda. And I always look at people's energy. I look at their body language. I look at their face. There's a lot that's going on in this picture here. Okay, so Genuine seemed a bit suspect to me in this video.
And I think it's just not that insane.
They look like a bunch of vampires.
I think all the unspoken things that you can read into both those responses there illustrate my case 100%. Forget about any tea.
Okay, see, so Genuine seemed a bit suspect to me in that article. But the point is, when he rejected, and this is what happens when straight men or alleged straight men reject the advancement of sodomites or transgenders. All right. So I'm going to read a portion of this article, and I'm going to put the link on the bottom, and you guys can read it for yourself. R&B legend Genuine is currently under fire by social media users for refusing to kiss a transgender woman. The interaction took place on a recent episode of Celebrity Big Brother UK, where Genuine's housemate, India Willoughby, tried to make an advance on the singer. Now, just think if men make advances on women. Now, when men make advances on women, it's a crime. But it's promoted for men dressed as women to make advances towards straight men. Straight men are straight men. Stay in your lane. And because of the fact that, and of course, again, like I said, Genuine was kind of playing on the edge there because he did not stay in his lane. He had no business being there in the midst of those demons, right? So you can't play on the devil's playground without the devil one day showing up. It says, Willoughby asked if Genuine would date a trans woman like herself, and his answer was no. It seems as if Willoughby was not convinced by his response because she leaned in for a kiss. When the ponytail singer rejected her, she was a little upset. See, because there's a thing out there where they feel that black men are just that desperate to the point where we just can't say no. So he was supposed to allow this thing to kiss him on national television. And because of the fact that he refused the advances, although he leaned into it and he put himself in a very not good looking position, and when he refused the advancement, then now he's the bad guy. He's transphobic. All right? So you can't play with these things, man. You just cannot do that, even if it means you not being a part of Hollywood or that celebrity circle. You know, because I strongly believe that a lot of celebrities that came up, including comedians, a lot of them died early. Bernie Mac is one of them. Died early, man, because they made some type of deal along the way. You know? So it says Twitter users adopted the conversation and some are referring to Genuine as transphobic, while others are saying he had every right to reject her. All right? And then, of course, take a look at the video below, which I read. And it says, in regards to the discussion on CBB between India and Genuine, I do believe that Genuine saying that he wouldn't date a trans woman came off as absolutely transphobic. So why do we always have to have some type of phobia when we reject the gay agenda? Now, I spoke on the gay agenda quite a few times in the past, and of course, you're going to always have these people that's going to come back and say, what agenda? There's no agenda. You're homophobic, okay? Then let me be a homophobic. Let me have some type of phobia, and I should be able to collect some type of benefits for my phobia, all right? So just because a straight man rejects the gay agenda don't mean he has some type of phobia. Treat men with the same respect that you guys are treating these females. Now, Charlemagne just recently gave Floyd Mayweather Donkey of the Day because Floyd didn't know what the Me Too program was. Okay? So now he gets this Donkey of the Day, and then he brings back Floyd Mayweather had a history of putting his hands on women. All right? Since this big whole this feministic agenda that's being promoted now, and men are being attacked. See, men are being attacked when they naturally make advances towards women, and they're being attacked when they reject or naturally reject the advances of a man. So we already see where this system is trying to take men. So men just have to be strong. Continue to be men and don't change for no one. Be who God created you to be. So I'm going to put the article on the bottom. You guys can feedback and you tell me what you think. Until next time, I'm fearless.